As we saw the infamous set at Midwest Mayhem 8.
That was an excellent set.
Able to take it, so it is possible.
I mentioned this earlier, but for those of you who weren't around at the time, Midwest Mayhem 8, if you didn't see them, ZeRo was part of 2 sets that were excellent. There was the Ned ZeRo set where Ned managed to take a Game 5, and there was what I consider to be the early runner for set of the year. The set he had that went to Game 5 where ZeRo barely edged out Locus. That was a fantastic set. As we are underway here, Game 1, straight to Battlefield. ZeRo busting out the Lucina against Ned's Cloud. I guess now that he's up a set, he's going to try his hand against another PGR top 50 player with this Lucina and see how much it really has leveled up.
So yes, he does have some wiggle room here, being up a set, being on the winner's side. So I don't disagree with this Lucina play at all. If he wants to try it out, if he wants to make it more tournament ready, this is a fantastic, safe option to try it. Jeez.
Oh, good tech there from Ned. Oh,
let's go!
Returning the favor straight back with one of the up B into up B Cloud dip down spikes.
Goodness, Ned played that so perfectly. The awareness to know that that would happen is incredible.
Right after the tech, too. And that was right after ZeRo had 2-framed his limit up B recovery. So a lot of excellent play happening there in a 7-second span. And the shield break.
Up smash going to come out.
ZeRo going to return the favor there with a little bit of hype of his own. Break the shield, up smash, take it, and we're going to go to second stock of this game.
Barely a minute gone by now, and these two are already on their last stock for the game.
Yeah, there is a lot of volatility in a Marcina versus Cloud in any way setup. I understand the characters are different, but many of the truths in the matchup remain the same.
Very true, yeah.
All right, so Ned has limits, but he is quite behind, and he's going to need to use that to recover as he decides to recover high.
Again?
Oh, he went for it again.
Oh, my God.
I feel like he had, that was intentional that he recovered high, but the shield break again, and that is going to take another stock. Back-to-back shield breaks for ZeRo to take Game 1.
That's one way to do it.
That was a crazy Game 1.
That was wild, actually. Like, I'm not even kidding you. That was a wild Game 1. Ned was almost able to spike him a second time in the exact same way, but ZeRo quickly able to get 2 shield breaks in one game. Who shield breaks twice?
ZeRo does.
Well, yep.
And he read it perfectly. I think he only made the neutral B attempt 3 total times the whole game, so Ned's just not ready for him.
Yeah, the other time Ned was able to down tilt right up under it, so.
Shield break is smart against Ned because as a great player, he is very adept to knowing when to sit and shield. If he does have a weakness, it's that he does it occasionally too much. And ZeRo, knowing that, well aware of it, taking full advantage in Game 1. So we go back to Battlefield Game 2, where ZeRo quickly forcing Ned off stage, not once here, but twice, and taking immediate control of this game.
Ned's getting a little animated over there in his seat.
Oh, follows him out there with the back air. Oh, man, ZeRo went for the spike out of limit break up B. You want to talk about a hype moment? That would have been disgusting.
Goodness.
All right, so Ned without limit.
Oh, wow.
Oh, wow, he went for the counter. Strange option when he had the falling up air. So he even spaced it for the tipper and just decided, you know what, why not? Guess the up B out of shield, not quite going to kill. Ned's saving himself with the, or trying to save himself with the blade beam, but ZeRo stage spiking Ned, taking
I actually do like the blade beam, though, there. That made it relatively safe to get back, but going just a little bit too low, waiting for it. ZeRo was able to get the stage spike, but now Ned is fallen ever so behind.
That off-stage blade beam is something Ned has been doing more frequently than just the individual side B to kind of stall the recovery.
Yeah.
He's been using blade beam for protection. He's done that a couple of times tonight, and I hadn't really seen him do it much previous. As the shield break almost happening again.
He's had to eat it twice now. That platform actually saving him from eating that counter, too.
Yeah, platform was helpful. He got the falling back air, but not quite taking the stock, something that Ned really needs to do. Is finish this stock out now for him to have a chance in this game because ZeRo's starting to rack up his extra credit. And Lucina with rage and all the tippers. That's a scary thing. Oh, wow.
Oh, my.
Just not letting him breathe. So many awesome offstage plays there from ZeRo.
That was filthy. Everything about that was disgusting.
Yeah, that was absurd.
There's a reason this man is the best in the world.
Yeah, you took the words out of my mouth. That's nuts. Okay, we're going to Game 3.
It's just like watching all this unfold. It just looks like ZeRo. It's like not even a step. Just like a toe ahead of Ned every little bit. When they were both sitting in shield, ZeRo was able to get the grab off first before Ned could, and it's just like I could see the train of thought happening while the game was unfolding, and ZeRo was just that tiny bit ahead.
It was so nuts, and the end of that game was just poetry in motion. All of those were with a purpose. He knew where Ned would wind up every time, reacted to it, and buried him. So now we're going to have a Game 3 on FD as ZeRo attempts to put this tournament away real fast, not even give Ned the chance for a run back, just not even the Diddy, just pulling out the Lucina and playing great Smash.
Yeah.
We talked about this Lucina being tournament ready. That's an understatement. This Lucina is high caliber tournament ready. I mean, as far as I know, he basically has this character for Ally. That's why it started. That would be my best guess. And we may see that now a lot more in the future.
I love ZeRo utilizing the F smash on Lucina because that move is so fast. It's got a 10-frame startup, so it just comes out so quick. It's so difficult to react to. There's no real sound cue even. So it's like a Mario F smash. It just comes out so quick.
ZeRo went out there real deep a moment ago and read Ned's double jump and was just waiting there with the kill move. And now that Ned is respawned, he's put up a good 50% damage. But before that, he had just been getting beasted on across the board.
It's again just ZeRo is just that tiny fraction of a step ahead.
Sometimes that's all it takes as Ned gets the back throw there. Wisely shielding, knowing that the up B would go through the stage and would have hit him if he didn't shield. Ned getting the dare. Oh, immediate blade beam.
Love it.
I love that option.
Love it.
ZeRo just not expecting that.
There was no time to react.
No, there wasn't. That was crazy. He would have had to air dodge into the ground.
Yeah, that was more or less a true combo.
Great stuff from Ned to keep this game within reach because when ZeRo took the first stock after that crazy offstage read, he was only like 37%, I think.
Yeah. Ned was just able to claw it all the way back, and right now he does have limit.
Oh, that was so close. That was like a frame away from being the spike box and putting Ned right back in the set. But now he's off stage, he's behind, and he's about to have to use limit to get back up. Goes way floating over ZeRo, getting back on stage in the center, bringing himself back.
ZeRo not anticipating that one bit, but a shield breaker going to come through so strong.
Ned wisely up being a little bit more onto stage so that ZeRo can't prevent it, but the falling down back air is going to take it. TSM ZeRo going to take this ignition as well, only dropping one game the entirety of the tournament to JJ Rockets. Meanwhile, Ned finishing second after a fine run, who beat that same JJ Rockets in Losers Finals, who took third place, and E2C Shell taking fourth with his Ryu/Luigi. Slenderman once again getting his customary fifth place at Ignite. No matter how stacked it is, he finds his way to fifth.
Somehow worms his way there.
And I believe Dan was on the other side of Losers Quarter, so he will also be taking fifth as well.
Sir, some insane action here. Record-breaking numbers at Ignition 82.
All right, ZeRo taking off. He's win then dip. This man, great showing from him. Good stuff winning Ignition. What number was this?
82.
82?
82.
We're not up to 90 yet.